Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shamit. You talk about hitters' ballparks, we're sitting in one of them, Singy.
And people have joked over the years, Great American Small Park instead of ballpark because of the way that the ball flies. For the pitchers, got to keep the ball down, see if you can get it on the ground. Otherwise, you'll be asking for a new baseball from the umpire.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Hunter Green.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And fouled off. Swung on, belted. Friedel going back. It's a bomb. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they lead it. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one smoked on its way out of here. That was blasted to the moon, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
That one hammered center field. Friedel raging back towards the wall. And out of here. He hammers one out to center. It's 4-0.
That's Goldie for you. He tends to make it bats look like batting practice from time to time.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Sam Moll. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. That one ripped right center field. Friedel going back on this one. And in one hops the wall. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Into center. Friedel gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 7.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Batting 8. The second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Here's Nolan Gorman. In the air to left down the line. Benson makes the play, and it's out number 3. 4 runs on 4 hits, all of them solo homers. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cardinals 4, the Reds coming up. Back here in Cincinnati, getting the nod on the mound, it's Sonny Gray. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Jonathan India stands in now and watches strike 1. And a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
In the air, right side of the infield. Gorman makes the play, and there's one away.
Batting 3rd. The first baseman.
Man at first, and now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Lead runner around second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Second and third, one gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, TJ Friedel. And he pumps it a strike. India on third. Steer over at second with one down. Swing and a miss. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Fly ball down the line. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-1.
Wow, pretty amazing that only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple, but you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Jamer Candelario at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Foul ball there. The Reds down to their final strike. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
2 outs, nobody on. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long